Ladies and gentlemen, to further prove our point, our second speaker has shown you three of these examples. Namely Batman, Spider-Man, and Superman, that superheroes are there since it promotes revenge. Whether it's avenging dead parents or conquering a hero, it's still just revenge, and still just as an effort. How do these superheroes fight villains? Well, using violence, ladies and gentlemen, there's not one single comic or movie from scenes of fighting and bloodshed. There's always someone hurt, often seriously, and people are even killed at times. Is this the kind of problem-solving technique that we want to pass on to future generations? How to fight immoral, perspectives, and actions of such superheroes? Not to mention letting them fans and studio characters. Can revenge and violence solve most superheroes' problems? Not at all. They are, and always will be, and they will forgive themselves. Fully forget something that defines them. They can only live with the suffering, with or without the revenge of others. Ladies and gentlemen, we are certain that superheroes are unrealistic and inevitable. Therefore, the motion today that superheroes make sleeping idols must stand. Thank you.
May I call upon Lee Crystal, the third and final speaker on the negative, to continue her teaching.
Good morning, Chairman, adjudicators, ladies and gentlemen. Today's motion is that superheroes make misleading idols. We, the negative team, believe this statement is false. The third affirmative speaker has tried to tell you that superheroes do not exist. It is wrong because superheroes is just a symbol. Same as the fairy tales, they don't exist too. But what can you learn from Cinderella? Be brave and kind. So as the superheroes, people can learn the truth and the value like justice and morality. Let's get back to our team's case. For my opinion, superheroes make good influence on people. Although they don't exist, they show the importance of helping others. They stand up and give a helping hand when others are in need. According to an article from ABC, a group of volunteers dressed up like superheroes like Superman and Batman visited and gave the sick children a surprise birthday party. This shows the kindness and compassion. Also, it brings happiness no matter where you are from, what country, what creed, what nationality you are. The positive value brings motivation and inspiration to everyone, not just kids. Superheroes tell everyone that there is always hope and there is always strength in your heart. Elso Alonso, editor-in-chief at Marvel Comics, has stated that kids need heroes. While parents should be the role models for life, superheroes remind a child of moral compass necessary to navigate a universe fraught with fears and danger. Superheroes comics and films tell stories about human perseverance, about superpowered individuals who rise to impossible challenge. Lastly, did you know that the TV program Flash rose in the US charts at the top 10 most viewed program in the US? It is rated around 8.2 over 10 from 14 million people. Indeed, most superheroes stand up for every good value we try to instill in our youth, like justice, selflessness, intelligence, and the value of love. So, Chairman, adjudicator, ladies and gentlemen, to sum up, our first speaker spoke to you about superheroes can somehow relate to our daily lives. Our second speaker stated that superheroes shows the importance of justice and sacrifice. Superheroes always shows the truth and all the good quality which people can look up to. Good influence are necessary to help children to become a positive member of society, and superheroes can provide that. Thus, no one on this planet is perfect. And so, it's okay that role models with flaws and faults. Therefore, today's motion must not stand. Thank you.
This is the end of the first debate. I would like to thank both teams and their coaches for their involvement in the debate. May I invite our judges to give some comments on the debater's performance? Mr. Craig.
Okay, I'm going to keep the adjudication very short and to the point because these are debates, so I'll be very general. I'll just talk about each team. So, for the other team, I had a very good definition and you made it very clear an allocation who was going to say what. And you followed through that argument right. I did like that I put worship and banana. It was quite amusing. So yeah, so all up, I thought you did quite well in terms of definition, allocation, and the way each of you spoke. One point in general for both teams was the use of rhetorical questions. I think the first speaker, you asked the question, who can do that, referring to superheroes, and the negative team also threw in a rhetorical question there. Anyway, you asked a rhetorical question as well. What you should do with a rhetorical question, don't ask the audience. It would have more impact if you turn around and ask the other team. So when you said, who can do that, you should have said, negative team, who can do that? Okay. Throw it at the other team, because you're trying to force them to answer the question. Okay, so that's all for the affirmative team. Any questions? Okay, for the negative team, I felt you need note cards. You're all standing there with flapping around with pieces of paper. Okay, you need note cards, and the books and the pieces of paper become very distracting. So for your next debate, make sure you've got note cards. The other thing is with the microphone, the second speaker, don't cling to it like that. It was very hard to understand what you were saying in front because you were really, you're in there on the. What were you talking about? It was hard to understand. So stand back from the microphone. The cards. All right. The other thing was you really need to come up with a definition. Okay. What does your team think this conflict means? Okay. And you also need to allocate more clearly who's going to say what. When you rebutted, first speaker rebutted, it was kind of like halfway through your speech, all right? And the first speaker of the negative team, after they've given a definition or whatever, you need to rebut the other team straight away. Okay? And the other thing is, the third speaker, all you have to do is rebut the negative, the affirmative team in this case, and sum up. You shouldn't be introducing a whole lot of new points. So it's the first and second speaker who are doing all the arguing with the points. All you have to do is sum up your team's case and rebut the other team. Okay? So I think that's about it. If you've got any questions in particular, you can see. So, yes, there we go. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Craig. We will now have a 5 minutes break. The next debate will start at 10 a.m.